Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got another one for you. It's gonna be a little more funny. So, we all know what happened to Kanye West. Yeah, he was going DEFCON 3 on the Jews. We know what happened to Kyrie Irving that promoted the movie I had to silence myself just to be safe because I don't want to be part of that cancellation because it's so stupid. But hey, David Chappelle had some beautiful words how to present it in a funny way.
You know, the rules of perception. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence, and you should never speak about it. Kanye got in so much trouble, Kyrie got in trouble.
And before we start, we're not gonna start with the gangster music. I put my chill music. Boom.
Amazing. Get ready, people.
Boom. You know why? Because this is the chill music that maybe black community needs. And if you're being like, it's boring. Well, what do you want to do? Go play gangster music, taking drugs, drinking alcohol, play dice on the street, and then be reminded, hey man, I heard you were looking at my woman. Well, I saw her, but what do you mean you saw my woman? Bam, 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 bam. But the point is, Kanye got so much attention for talking in a specific way. And everybody was, oh, he wants to attack. And the Jew...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Well, why did I say it like that? That's kind of a weird way to say it. I don't want to say it like that. But that's what you are. The Jew have the right to be afraid. That's what I learned from school on a Caribbean island, right? Learning about Anna Frank, how she had to hide in Holland because it's a bad thing, what we did to the Jews and everything. And I was surprised that I had to learn that at school. And the main message was, it was a very bad thing that we did to those people. And they also thought about all the other people they killed, the blacks, the Indians and everything. And I'm like, hey, that's beautiful and everything. But hey, Kyrie Irving just thinks that he's part of the Jewish community, just like the Ethiopians that I didn't even know that existed. I was surprised. So the fact that they tell him, do you think you did the anti-Semitic thing? And he responds, I'm not anti-Semitic if I know where I'm coming from. He just thinks he's a Jew. But I think that's a bad way to reframe it.
You've got to do better, Senator.
You're not even responding, well, I'm not anti-Semitic if I know where I'm coming from. That's like saying, well, I didn't see Jason. Well, maybe he was Freddy Krueger. You know, that people can explode. DEFCON 3, people were like going on the internet. What does DEFCON 3 means? It means you're very alert, but you're not ready to get... I'm like, I don't know what you mean. And David Chappelle's delivery was amazing. It was clear that how it is represented in a group, all the other races seems to have a negative word for it, but we don't have it for the Jewish community that usually are like the super bosses of almost all the companies in the world. And they provide the narrative that especially on the Breakfast Club, this entrepreneur for the music business came, well, we know that crack a bad damn was a very bad thing, especially for the black culture, but I need to eat. And I'm like, that's kind of selfish. If you want to prevent the Holocaust, and I can see the Holocaust of the black community, you don't want to be the frog in the cooking pond, you jump out. Cool, I respect you for that. But I'm seeing you cooking the black community like a frog because frogs don't jump out if you cook them slowly. They will die there. That is what I see happening with the black community. And in the next 50 years, with all the baby mamas, big ass, strong woman, bada bing, bada boom, fighting with the man, that the man becomes a little more feminine to get attention from the man, and all the babies being taken care of by their mama. Amen.
Listen. You smell something?
There is no future for the black community if this keeps going on. And any man that has a word, amen, you break them immediately. There's a word for that. Let me look. What was the word again? Buck breaking. All the white people were beating the one strongest black man to send a message to all the other people, same color, to prove a point that, hey, man, we broke the best of you. So you might be next. But look at this baby crying, calling for his mommy. So what you're doing to Kanye and Kyrie Irving, people are going to start thinking about the things. It's not like back in the day they're not connected. We are all connected on social media.
Right.
So when a lot of people start thinking the same way, like, yo, you didn't have to go that way. It's like a bully beating you and then another bully beat you even harder, and the first bully is gonna be like, yo, you have to stand up. That was horrible, bro. You know? I don't want to be part of that. That's all I'm saying. And I love the delivery of David Chappelle. All he's saying is that you are never represented in a negative way, and we are.
Based.
And I wish you understand the message, how you use the music to promote the cultural things like baby mama and all this stuff. That's all we're saying. Let me know what you think.